Well, I got my good friend John Sloan from the Eastwood Company with me today. John, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great. How about you, Dan?
Great to have you.
Great.
Well, today we're going to talk about the nemesis of the car hobby, rust. And as we know, rust never sleeps. That's right. And there's really only a couple things you can do about it. I mean, you can remove it mechanically.
Or chemically.
Or you can encapsulate it.
And that's why we came out with the RustEncapsulator. Encapsulator suits those areas where you can't effectively chemically or mechanically remove the rust.
Well, the whole concept of rust encapsulation it sounds like voodoo to me. But you've got proof that it's not. It really does amazing stuff. It really does work. I love this little display here. Now this is some pieces you put together, both rusty and clean metal, right?
This is just typical of what we do in R&D to test our products to make sure that they're performing as they should. And we've taken panels that were pre-rusted and clean steel panels and applied 1 and 2 coats of 3 of our popular rust encapsulators. Now the section at the bottom is unprotected, obviously, and you can see what 2 months of real-world weather exposure did.
And so that's what you basically did. You took these rusty clean, hit them with 1 and 2 coats of 3 different colors, and then you just set them back outside. Right?
That's exactly it.
Very scientific. I like, but that is real world. I mean, that's what you're going to do with your car a lot of times. It's going
a lot of times that's what the home hobbyist will do. He's working on the panel or a part of the car for a little while, has to put it outside.
And so even I guess I'm amazed at this because you can coat even a pre-rusted piece with a mere 1 coat. And it holds up really well. I'm sure 2 is better than 1.
We are impressed at how well it does work with a single coat, but there's no question that giving it a second coat does greatly enhance the overall.
Okay, so let's talk about. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use it on a chassis that was rust a lot, and I want it to look nice because I'm going to make a showy car. What do I do? What do I start with?
It's very easy to use. All you need to do is remove any loose rust, and you can do that simply by hand wire brushing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you would follow up with perhaps pre-painting prep.
Something like your pre here, which is kind of another solvent, just cleans any grease, any residue that might be there.
That's right. You want to make sure that the surface is free of any grease, wax, oil residues.
And pre will take care of that. Then I just I hit it with the rust encapsulator, right?
And that can be brush or spray applied.
And you've got, what, 3 different colors? 4 different colors.
4 different colors.
So, and I can just spray that on. I can brush it on. Can I run the bulk stuff through a sprayer or not?
You can. All you need to do is thin it about 15% with lacquer thinner, and you can spray it with your spray gun.
Wow. So now I've encapsulated my rust, and obviously it's going to hold up pretty well. Then, since we're talking about a chassis, you guys have had chassis black for a long time in both the high gloss and the satin finish, but you've got a new version of that, the extreme chassis black.
Yeah, because of the popularity of our original formulation chassis black and advances in chemistry, we wanted to come out with a better version of chassis black. And this is actually 3 times more durable than our original formulation chassis black.
And I can go right over my rust encapsulator.
Right over the rust encapsulator.
Boom. Now, is there anything I have to watch out with the encapsulator? Any overspray issues? Will it react with body fillers or anything?
You know, that's a good point because when you're using rust encapsulator on a rusty area, there may be clean metal around it, and you may be concerned, is it going to stick to clean metal? And certainly it will. Not only will it stick to clean metal and the rusty metal, it'll also work over or under body filler.
Dynamite. Well,
and most other coatings.
I think you got it solved. You encapsulate the rust, hit it with a chassis black, you got yourself a nice chassis there.
That's right.
You fix the problem of rust never sleeping. Hey, if you want to learn anything more about rust encapsulator, chassis black, or any of the other great Eastwood products, log on to myclassiccar.com. I got some chassis to use, let me tell you. I'm going to encapsulate.
Visit EastwoodGarage.com, the premier website for unique vehicle restoration tools and supplies.